A superbike is a marvel of motorcycle engineering that in the hands of an expert rider can show miracles of speed and agility. At the same time, it is the pinnacle of wet dreams of a schoolboy who cannot wait to grow up to do wheelies and burnouts and drag his knee at every corner. For all the fans of the class out there, in this video we'll be introducing the latest 2020 models that are taking the level of extreme even higher. Detailed specifications, top speeds, prices, and the latest rumors about superbikes are all in one convenient video digest. Before we get to the episode, subscribe to Automotive Territory, ring the bell, and enjoy the ride. Ducati Panigale V4 25th Anniversario 916. The iconic Ducati 916 SBK, together with a motorcycle racing legend Carl Fogarty, dominated the industry in the late 90s. To celebrate the 25th anniversary since its debut, the Italian motor holding has officially launched the limited run of the Panigale V4 Anniversario. The bike's color scheme replicates the famous Ducati Red Base Champion bike, while the rider seat gets a classic dual-tone finish in red and black. When it comes to mechanics, the model borrows a lot from the Panigale V4S, but adds updated electronics and racing components from the V4R. The limited 500-unit version is equipped with the Akrapovic titanium exhaust system, Marchesini-forged magnesium wheels, track-specific Ducati Quickshift Evo 2, predictive traction control, and a dry clutch. The MotoGP-inspired V4 engine with counter-rotating crankshaft still delivers 214 horsepower and 91.5 pound-feet of torque. Yamaha YZF R1 and R1M. The new generation of Yamaha's hyperbike is all about improved aerodynamics, advanced electronics, and a reworked engine. The exterior has received a more MotoGP-inspired styling, with the new screen and fairing that are promised to improve the aerodynamic efficiency by 5.3%. The powerplant is still a 998cc liquid-cooled inline four-cylinder, but it becomes Euro 5 compliant, receiving a new intake system complete with 10-hole Bosch fuel injectors. The output remains at the 200 horsepower and 83 pound-feet of torque level, but valve operation is more stable at higher RPMs, and the burn is more efficient. Further improvements include a modern ride-by-wire system that offers a natural riding feel, updated KYB suspension, new cornering ABS, and 6-axis IMU. Meanwhile, the Yamaha YZF R1M Limited Edition gets a new Allen suspension front and back and sheds additional weight thanks to the carbon fiber bodywork and magnesium wheels. Triumph DAYTONA Moto2 765 Limited Edition. During the recent British Grand Prix at the Silverstone circuit, the Hinkley-based company has finally unveiled their new Daytona sports bike that aims to become Triumph's most advanced motorcycle in the class. In short, the limited edition Daytona Moto2 765 is the closest road legal version of a genuine Moto2 superbike you can buy. It has similar wheelbase and frame composition and comes powered by the brand's new Moto2 engine. Equipped with the several racing features such as titanium inlet valves and redesigned intake trumpets, the triple 765cc engine produces 128 horsepower and 59 pound-feet of torque. The bike features a 43mm inverted fork, Allen's monoshock, Brembo's Dilemma brakes, quick-shifter gearbox, and a digital dashboard. It also offers several riding modes, including a specific track mode. To reduce the weight, the model's fairing and bodywork are performed using carbon fiber. Suzuki Katana. The last model carrying the Katana moniker was released 13 years ago, but in November 2019, the all-new version of the legendary two-wheeler will be hitting the showrooms. Based on the GSX S1000F, the Suzuki sports bike aims to fill the shoes of the original Katana by delivering its unparalleled riding experience enhanced by modern upgrades. The model features an aluminum alloy twin-spar frame, a braced swing arm, disc brakes with Rambo calipers up front, and advanced ABS from Bosch. It is powered by a specially tuned GSX-R-based inline-4 engine that is paired with a 6-speed gearbox, delivering 148 horses and 80 pound-feet of torque. The model gets two color schemes, metallic mystic silver, inspired by the looks of the 1982 Katana, and a simpler solid black. Other features of the bike include a custom-built instrument cluster, a square headlight that uses LEDs, bulky fairing, and a plush seat positioned 32.5 inches above the ground. Ducati Street Fighter V4. Being a stripped-down version of the Panigale V4 superbike, the upcoming Ducati keeps the mighty 1103cc Desmosedici Stradale engine, so many experts are already referring to it as one of the most powerful open-class nakeds the world has ever seen. As a reminder, the Italian makes 220 horsepower and 15,250 RPM and 91.5 pound-feet of torque at 11,500 RPM. The production version of the Street Fighter will be unveiled in Milan in November 2019, but we must mention that the V4 was presented as a prototype at the 2019 Pikes Peak International Hill Climb, and it was ridden by the legendary Carlin Dunn. The longtime Ducati specialist and four-time winner of the race was supposed to set a new world record on the 1st of July, but with the finish line in sight, a tragic accident claimed his life. MV Agusta Brutale 1000 and Super Veloce 800 Serie Oro. This exclusive Italian brand is releasing not one, but two breathtaking motorbikes for the 2020, each ready to take a leadership position in their respective segments. The Brutale 1000 Serie Oro is the world's most powerful naked sports motorcycle. It borrows the transverse four-cylinder engine with radial valves and a central timing chain from the brand's range-topping Agusta F4 RC with estimated power output of 212 horses. Limited to 300 units and priced at $47,000, it gets all-in suspension, Brembo brakes, 5-inch TFT dash, and Bosch 9.1 ABS. The second newcomer is a neo-retro Super Veloce Serie Oro that draws design inspiration from the 1970s but will be built on the company's modern F3 800 platform, receiving triple exhaust, piercing LED lights, all-carbon fiber fairings, TFT dashboard, advanced ride-by-wire, and traction control systems. As for the powertrain, it features a 798cc three-cylinder that outputs 148 horsepower and 65 pound-feet of torque. BMW S1000RR. 10 years have come and go since the introduction of the first generation of the BMW RR Superbike, and in that time, the model has already seen two revisions. In 2020, however, the company has prepared a completely redesigned version of the S1000RR that delivers the next level of superbike performance. The model becomes noticeably lighter, now weighing 434 pounds wet. Every detail of the bodywork ensures optimal aerodynamics and low drag penetration. The four-cylinder engine is rebuilt from scratch, and it now delivers 205 horses at 13,500 RPM. Thanks to the shift cam technology, which adjusts valves timing and lift, the engine develops more torque even in the low and medium speed ranges. But if you seek for even more radical performance, the M package is available, reducing the bike's weight by 7.7 pounds, adding carbon fiber components, and gaining 3 new riding modes. In case you're interested in other classes of motorcycles as well, make sure to finish this episode and visit the description section of the video to review our suggestions. Do not forget to thumbs up and leave a comment below. Let's keep going. Lightning Strike. Lightning's authority within the motorcycling community is undeniable, but the company aims to further boost it by introducing their first mass production model called the Lightning Strike. The new bike slashes the price of the LS218 Superbike but keeps the true racing punch coupled with great styling. The two-wheeler is represented by 3 configurations, which mostly vary in terms of the battery size. The base model is getting a $13,000 price tag, 85 miles of range, and 90 horsepower output, while the top-of-the-line Carbon Edition beats Harley's LiveWire in terms of pricing and range, being sold for 20 grand and covering 150 miles on a charge. It also adds 30 horses and gets out-of-the-box level 3 CCS charging and all the available options. Suzuki Hayabusa. You heard that right, one of the world's most iconic superbikes is rumored to be overhauled in 2020. While we do not have any footage of the newcomer just yet, the media has spotted a patent filed by Suzuki with blueprints indicating a new Euro 5 compliant engine, new chassis and frame. Reportedly, the upcoming Busa will have a larger than the current 1340cc mill with a power output exceeding 200 horses. Further specifications suggest that the Japanese manufacturer is planning to release the model with 2 transmission options, the usual manual and a semi-automatic. As for the design, the GSX concept from the 2015 Tokyo Motor Show will be used for inspiration. Just a reminder, the current Peregrine Falcon carries the title of the fastest bike of the 20th century, with the top speed ranging between 188 and 194 miles per hour, plus it is praised for overall performance, handling, comfort, reliability, and affordability. BMW Motorrad Vision DC Roadster. Judging by its futuristic looks, you have already guessed it that we won't be seeing this BMW on the road soon, but it doesn't mean that we should overlook the concept. Introduced at the BMW's Next Gen event, the new Vision DC Roadster gives us yet another look at the all-electric future of the BMW two-wheelers. The exterior reinterprets the design of the company's classic models with two-cylinder boxer engines, but replaces the icon with the all-electric powertrain. To keep the familiar exterior and not mess up the weight distribution, engineers installed the battery at the center of the frame and positioned the electric motor underneath. Here, it's perfectly cooled by the airflow passing during the ride and the additional cooling elements that move out when the bike starts. The framework is dominated by carbon fiber and milled aluminum, while all of the lights are built around LED elements. One of the rumored bikes that did not make this list is the all-new flagship Honda CBR 1000RR. The information is just too scarce at the point of the video release, so if it eventually comes out, look for it in the upcoming videos. Subscribe to Automotive Territory not to miss it, check out the suggested episodes on the screen, leave a like and comment with some feedback. May the torque be with you!